When you think of the KKK, what do you think of? You probably think of people who maybe look a bit like me and do nasty, racist things. But what you might be shocked to discover is that the Philippines has their own version of the KKK. But it's not the racist kind. An organisation that started a revolution to liberate the country from its past masters. So, join me as we delve into this short history about the revolution in the Philippines, the people who started it all, and finally liberated their country.
In 1892, an organisation that would liberate this country from its Spanish colonial masters would begin and start one of the first Filipino revolutions, leading to a very short-lived independence. Across the next 50 years or so, this country would be a guerrilla warfare battleground. And now the remnants of that past remain with old statues, forts, churches, and the influence that those invaders left behind. So I decided to attempt to travel through the horrendous traffic and heat in this city, on old jeeps left behind by the American military, trying tasty snacks, learning about the culture, and watching my plans go horribly wrong, with my dreams of riding a ferry die 3 years in the past. All while diving a little into the history of the KKK and the Filipino Revolution. This is what I found during those days.
How do you say KKK?
Sa taas-taas ang kagalang-galang na katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan.
Yes, that's one. Let's go. Joining me is Kisaya again. Say hello.
Hi!
Alright, let's go. Hey! Hello, brother. How are you? What to meet you?
What's your name?
My name is Harry. Your name?
Where are you from?
The UK.
UK, United
Yes.
Kingdom.
I speak about the KKK today, but not the racist one. It's good.
That's good.
It's
All
good.
right.
Yeah. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Well, our journey begins, and our first stop is just up here. No Lapu-Lapu. Oh, okay. I thought Lapu-Lapu was here. No Lapu-Lapu. Only Jose Rizal. Okay. Okay, you wait in the shades.
Yeah, I sit here.
I'll be back. But you're gonna miss all the history parts.
I already know this.
Ah, Lapu-Lapu. Now, unfortunately, back there, the guard told us that they pulled down one of the other statues, so they don't have the original one I was gonna go to. Spanner in the works already. But why is Lapu-Lapu important? Well, back in 1521, the Portuguese expedition came with 270 members and returned back home with 18. Now they would arrive with Ferdinand Magellan, and Ferdinand Magellan would be slain on the very shores of Cebu by supposedly this man, but it's not entirely sure whether this man killed him or not, or another one of the forces. Anyway, this would not stop Spain, because later on, in 1564, they would be back to conquer the island and colonize the Philippines for one of the first times in the world. I mean, before you had the Muslims as well who tried to conquer, but they didn't really spread across and do it very successfully. But the Spanish were very successful. Anyway, let's head on to the next point. Just imagine being one of the first Datu to fend off the Spanish attacks and be a great warrior in the history of the Philippines, only to have to sit in this park for the rest of your life to listen to that music for eternity.
Character of Harry Potter.
Which character?
Harry.
The wizard.
Harry. Harry Potter nga.
Harry, you're a wizard.
What's his real name in real life?
Oh, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes, Daniel.
I look like Daniel Radcliffe.
Yes.
Wow. I think Daniel Radcliffe might have a thing or two to say about that.
Hello, Patrona.
Yeah. Wingardium Leviosa.
His name's Harry.
My name is Harry. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Harry, like Harry Potter. Go.
Oh, I see.
Oh, so beautiful. Oh, so nice.
Oh my god.
Maliet.
Maliit.
Yes. Here, not Maliet.
Oh, mainit.
Mainit.
Maliit is small.
Mainit. I left you for 10 minutes and you had your very own security guards
Yeah.
looking after you in the
3.
shade. Perks of being beautiful. Where are my security guards? I look like Daniel Radcliffe. I want security guards. Well, I did originally want to come here to get the PUP ferry all the way up the Pasig River to Cavite City, but no operation until further notice. Big spanner in the works. That's a little annoying, because the Pasig River leads to the Manila Bay, which leads to the South China Sea, and yeah, I wanted to show you that, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to get the ferry. I looked it up 4 times online. Not today. Closed. No operation. Bye-bye, dreams. I'll come back to do you another year. Hello.
Tapos kayo ba? Dapat po sasakay pumunta Cavite City,
Nice.
pero wala raw pala. Wala po. Ay, bawal po.
What is this?
Soya.
Soya. Interesado.
No one says that.
Oh, no one says it. I'm trying.
Para galingan Tagalog.
Thank you.
Okay.
Date ka lang sa akin, turuan kita Tagalog.
Ah. Oh, it's hot.
Yes, cheers.
What? You just drink it like this?
Oh my god. Sorry, I like it a lot. Reminds me of when I was a child. You like it? You don't.
It's weirdly nice. I'm not just saying that, like I actually quite like it. I'm surprised it's hot though.
I forgot it was hot.
That's good. Careful, careful. Oh, it's got killed. Oh, one of these things. Did you step on it?
Yeah.
Is that why it hit me?
Yeah, sorry.
Ah. It's alright. You got me soybean drink. And the soya has lowered my testosterone, so I'm not angry.
You want the trolley?
You want to go
Oh, it's wrong.
The trolley.
some river there?
Some river. I don't want to go to the river, no.
No, the
No, I need to go to Cavite.
Cavite.
Cavite. I'm sorry, I have little time, but I would love to.
Next time.
Next time.
Okay.
Can you show me how it works?
Yeah, just like that.
Can you show me?
Nalimunin siya dito ah.
Wow. Wow. Well, we didn't get to ride the ferry today, but we might have got to ride the trolley. Very cool. Okay, nice to meet you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ingat po.
I don't even know what they're laughing at.
Bye po.
Bye-bye.
Here we go.
Huh?
Are you just speaking English because you're here?
Ah. Mate, let's go. Right, on to the next piece of transport. Thank you, out there. Oh, she's coming. Oh. Wow. Hey. Hello. Hello. Ah, thank you. Now, usually an underpass, back where I'm from, is a place where you get stabbed. Down here, you could probably buy things to stab people with. They've got everything. Look at it all. Massages, jewellery, fans and chairs in a box. It's lovely. All right, we're out the other side. Ah. Thank you out there, bye-bye. Legend. And look, she's not even going this way. She's not even coming this way. She's just helped us. This is Filipino people. Wow, man. Wow, so we're on a bus to Bahor, and it is the craziest thing in the world. It is incredibly packed, incredibly cramped, and there's tons of people selling different stuff. And look, he hooks them up on the top there. That is a great design. I'm loving it so far. We've had probably one of the craziest journeys. All over public transport to get to different places because the ferry's shut down.
It's just not gonna happen. It's already 5. Sun sets in less than an hour. Wait, for a while.
Polinario. We've got a 20 peso piece. Polinario is a national hero, and we're finding out why.
He's one of the hero when the Battle of 1945 to the Japanese people.
Ah,
Yes.
Japanese in the Bataan.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
He raised our flag, my flag, Philippine flag. He
Ah,
raised
for
the
freedom.
Philippine flag. Yes, sir.
Yeah, oh, amazing. Thank you so much.
Sorry. Yes,
This
some.
one. Okay, thanks so much. Just behind me stands the entrance to one of the most contested forts in the whole of Philippine history. First, you'd have the sultans of Brunei try and take this land with dreams of spreading Islam across the country. Then later, you'd have the Spanish take it and build a new fort, a big stone fort, because the previous one was wooden. Later, you'd have the British and even the Americans, and thousands of invasions from Chinese pirates trying to raid the land. But why are we here? Jose Rizal is a very, very, very important figure in our whole non-racist KKK history. Why? Well, this writer and poet was one of the first to kind of question the Spanish colonial rule, and he wrote a novel, and the novel basically pissed off some of the Spanish colonial people, and they didn't like it, so they imprisoned him here in this area, and they trialed him, and when they trialed him, they sentenced him to death. Now this man behind me would start something called the La Liga Filipina, which was the first nationalist Filipino movement. Started somewhere in Tondos, where we're going to head soon, and that would later birth our non-racist KKK, which would finally liberate the country. Here he is, where he spent his last days, in this obviously prison area. Once a prison area that would house many prisoners, actually. The Spanish would imprison many people inside the walls of Fort Santiago, and it was one of the biggest places to transport spices and other goods across the Manila Bay all the way to Europe and the Americas, and to make money, because that's what the colonial empires were all about, making money, eh? Anyway, we're on a bit of a schedule, so we got to get off to the next place. Harry, let's go.
Welcome to Tondo.
Singer.
Yes.
What do you sing?
Ang puso ko'y Okay.
Maybe I'll see you one day. Famous singer.
Shake hand, shake hand, shake hand.
Shake hand, of course. Okay. Shake hand.
Madonna Saraga.
Can I get your signature? Yes. Sign this piece of paper for me. Phone number. No, your signature. Okay, thank you very much. Follow on Facebook.
Yes,
No?
yes.
Okay. All right. I am trying to find Recto Avenue. Down here. Okay. Over here. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Salamat. Bye-bye. Okay. Bloody hell. There's just so much going on here, man. Now here on these streets and in Recto Avenue, two organizations would start. One was the La Liga Filipina. Hello. And the other was the KKK. Now La Liga Filipina first started by Jose Rizal, and then later on Andres Bonifacio. Hello. I can't explain things here. It's too difficult. Everyone wants to say hello. Andres Bonifacio would start the KKK movement. And if you are wondering, they did have hood-like clothing, much like the non-racist KKK. And they'd have initiation rituals where they'd get people with their bolo knives, the KKK officer knives, and get them to cut themselves and write their names in blood and swear to fight all of the colonial authority out of the country and anybody who ever tried to take the Philippines again. Later on, well, they'd be found out by the colonial Spanish government, and they didn't quite like that, so. But you'll find out in a moment. Hello, sir, how are you? Bloody hell, people are just too friendly here. Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm on a mission, I have to go. I'm sorry, I can't stop to chat. KKK. Aha! We have found it! The KKK! This here on Recto Avenue was where the La Liga Filipina first started by Jose Rizal and then later Andres Bonifacio, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right or not, would start this one. The KKK. Katipunan, Rizal, the KKK flags. One of the revolutionary flags here. I thought it was a different revolutionary flag. There's another revolutionary flag that has a Tagalog symbol on it, which stands for Ka. But I don't think we'll find it because we're on a bit of a schedule, as you know. Well, apparently this is the Bank of Japan. Looks like the Bank of Japan has seen better days and is now selling hats and other goods to try and pay off its debts. It's turned into a little market for silverware, kitchenry, basketball, different things. Hello, sir. Our Lady, peace and good voyage. They really did leave a lot behind, the Spanish here. A lot of the culture behind the Catholicism and all the colours and things like that. And oh look, we've got Black Jesus. Wow, I've never seen Black Jesus before. Hello, how are you? Okay, I think it's time to get the hell out of here and continue on. Okay, so we've arrived at Quezon City for one reason. And that reason is to the left of me, behind those gates. So a special something happened in our story of the KKK, and it looks kind of close, so I'm going to have to try and get in. I have no idea if I can see it or not today. If not, that's going to be so annoying. Oh look, a dead chicken. Lovely. Quezon! Wow, voice crack of a 14-year-old. Hello, is it possible to go in?
What?
Open?
No.
Closed?
Yeah. Spider-Man?
Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Ah, you want to climb? Ah.
Rock climbing?
Rock climbing, yes.
It's open.
It's open if I climb, yeah?
There's another gate.
Ah. That's very unfortunate. I think it's closed. Now behind me, behind those gates, is the cry of Pugad Lawin. Unfortunately, it's closed until Tuesday, and I'm not here on Tuesday, so I'll get a video of it online. But basically, what happened here is after Jose Rizal was executed, Andres Bonifacio, the leader of the KKK, the starter of the KKK, was found out by the Spanish government. And instead of disbanding after they ordered him to disband, what they did is they launched a full-scale armed revolution, starting with the cry of Pugad Lawin, where they tore up their cedulas, which were tax documents given to them by the Spanish colonial authorities, so they had to pay tax. Now after this happened, a 2-year revolution ensued with many battles, including the KKK and many other revolutionary people. And the first battle is the place we're off next. Right, I'm dying from the heat, so we can do one thing in Quezon. Get some something to drink. Hello, do you have water? No. Where could I buy? Oh, you don't know? Okay, alright, thank you. Don't know where we can buy water. One of the main components of human life. Water, water is life. Jesus gives us the water of life. I feel for those people who don't have aircon in their homes. Jesus. So we've arrived at Imus. Imus is bloody lovely. Look at this place. Amazing. Check out that church. I wonder how old that is. How many years ago that was built. I mean, look at the stonework on it. Absolutely crazy. We've got a monument up here, which is to what I believe to be the Battle of Imus, which is a very, very important battle in this whole KKK extravaganza. Hello, sir. Hello. Hello. Blaming out, I'm trying to get to the monument. All I can say is hello and trying to cross the road. It's in a bit of a difficult location. Right on the main road. So here in 1896, this would have been one of the first battles that Aguinaldo would have marched 600 troops all the way from Kawit to here to win one of the first battles of the Philippine Revolution. And I believe that's him.
Sorry, but in my excitement, I forgot to explain who Aguinaldo is. He was a military general who had become quite a bit more important than our founding member, Bonifacio. He would agree to join the KKK movement later and become a prominent leader in Cavite, winning major victories for the revolution, which is why I chose to speak about him a little bit more. He'd later be elected as president of the revolutionary government, which would leave Bonifacio sidelined and cause tensions between the two, eventually leading to Aguinaldo ordering for Bonifacio to be executed, who would be killed by the very revolution he would start in Biak Nabato. Anyway, back to the story.
So he joined a bit later on after being persuaded and won one of the first battles here of the Philippine Revolution. Later, he would flee in exile to Hong Kong after being paid 400,000 or 800,000 pesos. But the story wouldn't end here. He'd be back with some friends who might later become an enemy. And just as I was walking down, what have we found? The bakeries. Now these remind me of a lot of like northern Spanish village snacks that you find in the bakeries up there, kind of sweet breads, sweet things here. You got the, I believe that's like chorizo and cheese or something like that. It looks so similar to the Spanish snacks. I mean, well, they probably brought it along with them. Hello sir, how are you? Which is your favorite? Favorito? Favorito? This one? Okay. Two of those ones. Okay, thank you, sir. How much?
20 pesos.
20? Okay, wow. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
What you get?
I got some cakes.
Do you like them?
I don't know. I haven't tried them.
Oh, okay.
I got them for us to share.
Huh? Kabayan means we're from the same country.
Wow, it tastes like we're from the same country. Right, you love my terrible dad jokes, really.
Oh yeah, I'm red, like a lobster.
It's bad sometimes. I made her clean up because she said my lobster joke was shit. Ah, 1935. Oh wow, this is the old City Hall.
Original logo.
Original logo on the roof there. Ah, lovely.
Mayor.
Commonwealth of the Philippines. Ah, are we?
Yeah.
Are we coming? Okay. Yellow tape.
Oh, you know, the Filipino houses look like this
Interesting.
before.
Did they?
Yes.
Wow. This is very cool. Wow. And these are all the old mayors of Imus. The old mayors of Imus, right?
Old mayors were not Imus. Yeah.
Ah.
The governor.
Ah, General.
Topacio.
Yes, Topacio. This one.
Yes. 1931 to 32. Camerino.
Ah.
Sigub Camerino.
You got a nice view out here. We can't even,
Let's go have a look.
Others can't even access this.
Oh, wow. Oh, over here. Him. Ah, okay, I see. Ah, Camerino. Camerino, and he's right there with his hands up. Wow, look at this. We've got a nice little view of the City Hall. And the beautiful monument with Topacio over there. And the church built in the 1800s. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bo. Thank you, Bo.
They're the caretakers of this place.
Okay, let's go. Wow. What lovely people. Booking a trike for us and showing us round the soon to be tourist attraction. Bye-bye, Imus. It's been nice. Lovely place. After the Great Revolution in 1896, this man would flee in exile for, I believe it was 800,000 pesos to Hong Kong. Now, when the Cuban-Spanish War, not Cuban-Spanish War, the American-Spanish War in Cuba erupted and the Americans invaded the Philippines, they brought back a friend, Aguinaldo, because he was a revolutionary, one of the main characters in the KKK, the La Liga Filipina, and one of the main guys to forefront the whole Philippine revolution. So they decided they'd bring him back to reignite the KKK revolutionary armies and fight a final battle that would finally oust Spain from the Philippines. In 1898, this man led a battle to the place we're going to go next. And he travelled here aboard a US Navy ship with designs of a new flag for the first Philippine Republic. And after he won the battle, he came here, he marched here, and erected the first ever Filipino flag, which he supposedly designed himself, here. Right, let's go. This way. I just saw a KKK sign down there, so I'm interested. Let's do it. It says go down that way, but I'm not even sure. Is that a road you can go down? Interesting. Well, it says go down here. It doesn't really look like a walkable street, but it's a walkable street apparently, so let's go have a look. Boy. I hear metal clanking. I can go? Yeah, it's okay. Okay. Ah, the machete. Ah, okay. Hello. Oh, wow. Big knife. For KKK. Wow. This is crazy. So here they've got a furnace and they're making similar knives to what they would have used. Why? Wow. What they would have used in the KKK revolution. Wow, hard work, hard work. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you, Bob. Salamat, Bob. Salamat, Bob. Bye-bye. Whoa, chicken fighting. The whole world to hear.
How much you pay? 120?
How much of a sleazebag I am. Yes. Oh man, the searing heat. It's crazy. Wow, as mandated by the Act of 8491, the flag here shall be erected permanently and hosted on this site 24/7 and illuminated at night. Show the beautiful, free Philippines. Is that a goat? Have we just found a goat? My God, we have found a goat. I'm sorry, bro. Nah. So here is the Battle of Alapan, historical marker to mark one of the greatest battles in the first Philippine Republic history, the first Philippine Revolution. Aguinaldo marched 12,000 troops here to this place, Alapan, and defeated the final Spanish stronghold in Manila and took Manila, basically, for the first Philippine Republic and the Americans, because the Americans were working with them. Now, shortly after that, he'd take his very own flag that he brought across from Hong Kong on a US Navy ship that he designed himself and would erect it. Not here, but somewhere we're going next. Now, after the final battle ousting the Spanish from the Philippines, the Americans wanted to basically colonize the Philippines, and they'd already made an agreement with the original Spanish leader in Manila and they set up this mock battle to stop Spain from losing face for losing to the Philippines, basically. And this man, Aguinaldo, was told not to come, otherwise he'd be fired on by American troops. And basically they ran the mock battle and agitated, they waited and they waited and they waited, and then they realized that the Americans were here to stay. So they continued fighting. More revolutionary fighting happened, and many groups like the KKK and even the Zulus, the Muslims, all fought together against the Americans in the Philippine-American War. And that lasted till about 1913, and basically they lost. So the Philippines was yet again another colony of another foreign power for about 40 years, until it finally claimed its independence in, I believe it's 1947. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the story of the KKK in the first ever spot of the first ever Philippine Republic. The second Philippine Republic would come 40 years later or so. And yeah, today the Philippines is a free, independent nation, and that's a pretty cool thing.